Hello.
Hi Lily.
Hi. How you doing?
Not too bad. How are you today?
Yeah, good. Have drunk large numbers of cups of coffee, so I'm
Well,
buzzing.
you need it ready for this book launch.
Absolutely, absolutely. Got to stay caffeinated all the way through. Um,
Yeah.
so we're chatting today because you're involved in Pride Out, and I wondered if you could tell us a little bit about what that is.
Of course. So Pride Out is a friendly and inclusive LGBTQ plus cycling group, and we welcome allies too. And so a little bit of background. I loved cycling as a kid, like a lot of people. And then when I entered my teens and my early 20s, I was more interested in partying once I moved to the big city. And it was 5 years ago when I was struggling with my mental health. At the time, I was running a stressful business and I felt I needed some consistent exercise in my life, and I was eating too many pizzas, so I needed to kind of try and trim down a little bit. So I bought my first adult bike, which was really exciting. I bought a titanium hybrid touring bike, so it's like good for commuting, good to put my bags on and mud guards, and then also it's sort of good for like a ride into the countryside. So I cycled alone for the first year, built up my sort of stamina, and then after that I wanted some friends. So I was searching for gay or LGBT cycling groups, and there weren't many. There was one in London, which was hundreds of miles away. Anyway, I found a group called Outdoor Lads, which is for gay, bisexual, and trans men, which has been great. And I cycled with them for a few years and made lots of friends. But it was last year that I realised there wasn't an LGBTQ plus cycling group in Manchester, but there was one in London. And I just felt that it seemed bizarre that there wasn't a group in such a big city with such a big LGBTQ plus population. I think over 200,000 people. So a year ago, I was sat in front of my computer thinking, how do I create a cycling group? And I started sort of going into a few Facebook groups, and then just bit by bit, slowly grew it. And basically since the start of 2020, we've now officially become a cycle group that's affiliated with Cycling UK. We put on 15 bike rides in the first 3 months of this year before lockdown. And we had 50 to 100 cyclists come along. And it's been absolutely awesome. We've had so much diversity. We've had gay men, we've had lesbians, we've had non-binary people, we've had queer people, we've had trans people, we've had different people of colour, we've had different ages from 20 to 70. So yeah, and we're just, we've been based in the northwest of England, but when an article went live on Cycling UK's website, we started to get inquiries from people further across the country, such as Scotland and Southwest and London. So we don't want to spread ourselves too thin or get ahead of ourselves, but there just hasn't been a inclusive and friendly cycling network for LGBTQ plus people across the UK. So we've set up 10 regional Facebook groups, really just to get the conversation started, allow people to chat and meet people that they might not have otherwise been able to do. And that's been going down really well. 1,000 people have joined those groups in the last 2 weeks. So we're hoping as we come out of lockdown and when the cases and the deaths numbers go down, that we can start to put some trial rides on in different areas, and just grow a really friendly, inclusive group across the country that is welcome to all identities and all bikes, because a lot of cycling groups are just road bikes. So we welcome every type of bike: road bike, mountain bike, hybrid bike, city bike. Penny farthing might be tricky, but you know, you never know.
And do people get involved through Facebook, so people can just join the Facebook group for their kind of area where they're living?
Yeah, so we're still working out, we're still learning as we go. We've built a really good formula. I mean, I've loved cycling with all sorts of sexualities and gender identities and abilities. So we've got a Facebook page and a Twitter page and an Instagram page. And what we found works really well is the Facebook groups brings people together as a community in local areas. And obviously people in Scotland are going to have much more to talk about in the same area than, you know, people chatting from like Cornwall to Scotland. So yeah, we'd encourage people to join one of our 10 Facebook groups. And then we're going to use our sort of main Facebook page as more of a kind of, you know, talking about who's in our group and sharing stories and pictures, and people really like seeing people's journeys, so we'll continue to do that.
Great. And so you're also involved in organising the Pride Ride on the 13th of June, and I wondered if you could tell us a bit about that.
Yes, so this is really, really exciting. So this idea came from Emily Chappell, who is an award-winning author and bloggist and famous for cycle touring. And so yeah, she came up with the idea of hashtag OurPrideRide. And the idea behind this is that on the 13th of June, people will go out on a bike ride, obviously following the guidelines, so socially distancing, following the laws on how many people you're permitted to cycle with at that time, and wear something rainbow inspired or rainbow, take a photo, take a selfie, and then hashtag OurPrideRide on Strava, on Instagram, on you name it, all the socials, and then hopefully we'll get some amazing stories come out of that. We've also got support from some big organisations, so Cycling UK are really behind this. And just this morning, I've had confirmation that British Cycling are going to get behind it and promote it on all their social media accounts, going up to the national level. So super excited about that.
That sounds great. It sounds really fun. Abby and I are going to have to dig out something rainbow from our assortment.
I'm sure you've got something.
I don't know. I feel like all of our clothes are grey, black, blue. I think we have like matching yellow jumpers, and we've got one rainbow cycling cap, which I think Emily Chappell in fact models in the Pride Ride photo. So one of us gets to wear that, but I think we're going to have to fight over it.
Yeah, well that's fine. And I mean, I think I've got some boxes in storage with my only 2 rainbow flags and sort of Hawaiian flower necklace. So I either need to buy something or just wear something really bright. You know, the bright yellow tops might do the job.
Well, thank you so much for chatting, and we'll pop the links for the Pride Out Facebook groups and some information about the Pride Ride in the chat now. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
That's amazing, and I really wish you all the best with the book launch. The cyclists in our group have been so excited. I think you've had a flurry of orders come in, so I really hope it goes well. We'll definitely promote it as far and wide as we can.
That's great, thank you.
Thank you.